Welcome everyone in this new lab development video about building an auto battle game. In this video we're going to set up the development map in order to better reflect what we want in game. So we're going to get rid of the units we have. We don't care about the reference, I guess. We're going to move that a bit up, and we're actually gonna rename this. It's not going to be a battlefield, it's going to be a fight zone, like this. Find if it created redirector, which we are going to fix up, like this. A miscellaneous, a filter miscellaneous redirector, and we want to have not a new folder. We actually want to have a new blueprints class, which is going to be an actor, and this is going to be a battlefield. This is going to be composed of 2 child actors, and by the way, they are not going to be replicated, and neither do the grid are going to be replicated, So 2 child actors, which are going to be actually fight zones, like this, and we're going to duplicate that. So this is going to be fight zone 1 and fight zone 2, I guess. Fight zone 1 and fight zone 2, like this. Hitting compile. We want to move that, I guess not yet. That's what we want to do. So their pivot point is like there. I think we don't want it to be there, so we're just going to modify some of the logic we have in the grid. When we build the grid, we're going to offset that by half the size of our square, I guess. I think that's it. -2. If we hit compile, yep, that's better. And we want to move to offset that by half its size. So how are we gonna do this? I guess we want to grab that information, so get child actor, cast into a fight zone, and we're actually gonna store that into a variable, grid square size, like this. And we're going to pull that in here, and we're going to grab that variable, drag the wire, drag that here, hit compile, go back to the battlefield, and there we want to grab, so the size we just stored, get square size, multiply by the amount of, I guess, rows, get grid size. We're gonna break this, so rows column, so we want to multiply this and divide this by 2, like this. And we're gonna set relative transform location of this. We're going to make, and we're going to make this as well for the second one. And so we're gonna offset this by that amount in what? In x. So fight zone 2 minus x, and fight zone 1 plus x. If we hit compile, so it's not working, I guess. So maybe that's because that's the opposite that I should be doing. Not quite what we want. So if we do this, I guess I made a mistake. No, I didn't. We didn't make a mistake, okay. Yep, perfect. We have 2 battlegrounds, 2 fight zone, one one with the other. So this is gonna have a variable which is id with an integer, like this, and the grid is also actually the battlefield, the fight zone is also gonna have an ID, new variable ID, which is an int, and it's gonna be public like this, and the battlefield ID is gonna be public as well, and we're gonna set up that. So fight zone 1 child actor template default, so we have access to the variable of the fight zone. So first one is gonna have an ID of 0 and second one an ID of 1 like this, and we're gonna need our bench, our shop, and several battlefields. So we're gonna drag them here. So we have like a battlefield. This is actually gonna be like our base, and we're gonna have the battlefields. The battlefield is gonna be located there, and the grid and the shop here. Oh, we don't want the grid actually, my bad. We want the bench. Yep. Like this, and the bench is gonna be in the base. So our battlefield, we're gonna move that away. Like this. In here we have a shop, and the shop is gonna be, so we're gonna open up our shop and our bench. The bench is gonna have like 8 rows, but one column and 8 rows. I meant no, I meant 8 column, row, column. Yeah, that's it. So this is our bench. We can move that, so it has 8 rows. We're fine with this. And our shop is like gonna be 2 by 2, maybe a bit more, 3 by 2, like this. And are we gonna put, we're gonna delete that, and we're gonna add a battlefield in there in our base, which we're going to move to our base folder. Oh yeah, we failed the drag and drop. So in our base we have a battlefield, and its ID is gonna be like -1. It's gonna be the local battlefield, and we just want to check if the first fight zone, so we cannot make sure. So we hope that the first fight zone is this one. We're just gonna make sure that it is. Yeah, we can't move it, yeah, because we are setting its relative location in untick. But I guess it's this one. We'll fix that in any case. So we're gonna have like 4 battlefields. Like this. So actually we don't want to do it like this. We want them to be aligned just because we are maniacs. So I want to put that on the grid, and I want to move that like here, and I want to have 4 of them because we can be 8 players, 1 for each pair of players. So we have like 4 battlefields. We need to set up their ID 0, 1, 2, and 3. And we have a spawn, so if we hit play, we're at our spawn, and we don't like our camera, and we can't move that. I wanted to snap that to the ground, but we can't, and I guess that's because they don't have any collisions with the ground, and that's like an issue. So we're just gonna open up our square and tell the static mesh that it has actually a collision of block hole. Hitting compile, going back to the dev map. Oh, we cannot put that on the ground. Okay, so yeah, we offset. Okay, I know what's wrong. In the grid, we are actually offsetting everything in here. We should not be offsetting the the Z value, we shall only be offsetting that like this. Yep, that's better. And I think we can get rid of the collision. It means no collisions. It's lagging because there are a lot of grids on the of squares and grids on the map, like this. So we just want to modify a bit the camera because we can't see anything. So yep. So the plane is like, yeah, we want to put that in 0. We'd like to do it this way, like for instance. And we're gonna move our player start. If we hit play, we move that a bit once more. If we hit play, we can see a bit more. We're just gonna move that away. And we're gonna modify our... Okay, field of view is really low actually, so that's fine. So yeah, we'll just put that this way for now. We're just gonna put that in the middle. Yeah, that's better. Okay, so that's better. We're just gonna move that as well. Hit save. So we have a map with 4 battlefields. We have our spawn. For now, we're just gonna say that we teleport in the middle of the battlefield. We're not gonna build the camera pivot we should be building, because we can already start building the game logic from there. Hello world. Okay, that's neat. And I guess that's gonna wrap up that video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye.